Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Pacers control. Oladipo. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. To Leonard. Screen coming.
Hey, double screen.
Curling inside. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Miles Turner trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Oh, big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Collison couldn't keep it in. Out off Darren Collison. Oh, the pass stolen by Indiana.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Won't go. To Danny Green. Has a chance, and he hits.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. To Oladipo. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Here comes the screen. 5 to shoot for Toronto. Leonard. Not that time. Pacers with the possession. Yes, Victor Oladipo. He's 3 for 7.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Get buckets on him.
Leonard. That'll get out off the Raptors. Substitution being made in this one. Collison into the front court. Leads 5. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Deep 2 there, won't go. Lin with it. The deficit now up to 5. Gasol to Lin. Deep left corner. Oh, had him going there for a second. Nothing going here on that drive. Has a look. And the reward, he's going to the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Goes 2 for 2. Indiana with the basketball. Yes, Victor Oladipo. Now 4 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Lynn. To Powell. Goes to the right side. Ibaka. You could see Serge salivate. Wide open, he drills it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Lynn with it. His group now down 2. Oh, emphatic slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
To Oladipo. Baseline drive. Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one, count it. Able to convert on both free throws.
Subbing in for the Pacers, number 12, Tyreke.
Toronto has the basketball. Lynn to Danny Green. Oh, he had him there for a second. Oh, they call him for the foul.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Team foul number 2, Indiana.
And he connects on the first free throw. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Oladipo into the front court. Game's all tied in the final minute here in the third. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
And scores. Great body control, Jay, as he ran down the lane.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. Danny Green at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. First free throw is good. Two for 2 on that trip. Late heave to beat the buzzer. Time expires on this period. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Lowry, they work it down to Gasol. Over to the right side. Oh, had him going there for a second. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Joseph with it. His guys trail now by 4. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lowry into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Their shot by Lowry misses. It's Indiana basketball. To Matthews. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Joseph with it, trailing by 4. To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. He's 3 of 5, 60% shooting from the field.
I know the game is changing, Ed, and I know people are very worried about, well, you don't want to be too vulgar. You don't want to say too many intense words, but sometimes there's no better remedy than when a teammate or a coach gets in your face and challenges you man to man. That's what we saw here because this player is responding.
Powell. Beyond the arc for 3.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. Knocks down the first. Second of 3 is good. Hits all 3 free throws. Evans to Young. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Lowry with it. Leads 3. Goes to the left side. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Takes stock of the floor. Lowry to Gasol. Marc Gasol. Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Evans. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Domantas Sabonis. He's got 2 shots coming. Hasn't missed yet. First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Lowry into the front court. Leads 1. Gasol gets it in the left corner. For 3.
That's his second personal.
Danny Green is going to get a chance at 3 here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. Missed the middle one. One more coming.
Number 23.
Pacers control. To Collison. Trying to cash in. Wide open look, won't go.
This game is all about the small victories, though. The execution on that play was on point. You keep executing like that, those shots are going in eventually.
Into the front court comes Collison. His guys down 3. Can't connect from inside.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chippy.
Marc Gasol. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Count the bucket for 2.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. From the painted area, won't go down. Yes, Wesley Matthews. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. The pass set it all up. Fires the 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. That'll get out off the Raptors. Desperation shot for the tie. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one by 3. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors took this down to the wire before getting the win. And of course, I've got to mention how many times they scored from beyond the arc. They were so confident with the 3 ball, and it was instrumental to their success. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The Pacers are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. They did a great job with their ball movement, forcing the defense to constantly make adjustments. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough for the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Indiana Pacers.
Game track. Field goals.
This was a matchup in which solid shooting was prominently on display. I definitely enjoyed it. Like I'm loving enjoying all of these highlights right now. Great job of effective, efficient scoring from these squads.
Player of the game.
Danny Green gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch. are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.